Hello guys, TKG here for your comfortable LostArk life. In this video, I'd like to cover the recent status and improvements that was live on the LostArk KR, as the KR region update progression are quite slightly ahead than the global, so I thought it'd be great to share some of those infos for your LostArk journey. Now follow me, I'll show you what you need. New class 환수사. Official translation in the global, Wild Soul, was released on this update. Just like the other classes in the LostArk, Wild Soul class has two class engravings, which are now known as Awakening and Wildness. Currently, the Awakening class engraving is now based as build on the Swiftness, and the other one based on Specialization. And as the class itself is now newly released, so currently the build itself is now on its research. DPS cycle and the skill build are now also on the research. So when the research is settled down to the one build, I will try to cover the soloing contents and the other raid contents or just playthrough contents in the near future. And personally, what I felt about the Wild Soul right now is that it is really comfort to cycle the skills and the identity itself. So it makes me feel like it's time to set aside my arrow method. In addition, if you wish to play the transformed DPS style Wild Soul, you have to try out the Wildness class engravings in your gameplay. Also, the Wild Soul pre-reservation event is now open on the official website. If you already reserved before the release of the new class, you can receive the new title and the Wild Soul's own weapon skin for free. So try not to miss this reward in the official website event page. And just like the other newly class in the past, new skin for the Wild Soul got added on this update, which include the 6th anniversary skin and the limited skin package, which the skin that are specially designed to the Wild Soul. And of course, the legendary skin was added for the Wild Soul. If you wish to check out more design of the Wild Soul, try to check out the comment below. And at the same time, an additional pass event was updated. The new pass event is just an extra pass which gives you one more pass. Yep, it is just a pass. If you already used the challenge express to the certain characters, you cannot use for the Wild Soul for better progression. The pass will take you right away to the North Cruzan continent, item level 1585. If you didn't use the challenge express to the other characters, you can still use the pass challenge to the Wild Soul like normal. And of course, the challenge express applied characters is way more easy to progress the character progressions because it has plenty of support for the character progressions, which including the Silver Refining Elixir, 45 free Transcendence, not to mention it will give you extra free materials for your gear progressions. So if you are planning to raising the Wild Soul in the future, try to save the challenge express and use it later for the Wild Soul release. Normal pass is also great, but it has nothing. It has no material support, elixir or transcendence support. It is just a free extra pass. The functionality of the pass are exactly the same with the normal pass, which you can buy with your money. The homeworld of the Yaws, the specialist continent, was also added on this update. The new continent, Rim Lake, can be entered from 1640 characters, and of course with the character that's done with the North Cruzan. The new continent has a Makoko and Adventure Tome just like the other continent, with the new collectible new 5 cards. One interesting thing about the new continent is that the port merchants, the ship merchants located outside, will sell the tier 4 gems and the materials. Also, the Rim Lake has a knowledge function too, so you can skip the continent journey on your stronghold. In addition, once you finish the journey on the continent, you can see the upcoming story from the pre-quest of the 3rd episode raid. And in the collectible section, the 1 navigation map was added, and 1 Ignite token and reward was added too. And of course, the Makoko Seed reward, 1450 reward, and the 1500 reward was added too. And the new 9 World Leaves was added on this update. In the user experience section, the missed update that was supposed to be updated in the previous update are now added on this week update. First user experience update was a damage visibility integration update. For the multi-hit and the multi-hit skilled classes are really hard to know the total damage during the damage circulation and the raid. So to be more clear about the damage inspection, the integration option are now added to this user experience update. So as you can see from the example videos, you can now more easily know the total damage of the multi-hit skill during casting. Also, the enemy HP comma was added for better visibility. Well, actually I tried it out on the actual raid, but it was really easy to know how much HP of the enemy are now remaining. And both visibility are turned on as a default option, so if you wish to go back to the previous style, you can turn off from the setting, gameplay, combat section. And at the same time, the buff grouping was added. The buff is really important, but it is quite hard to know which buff I have right now or what skills are now providing that buff. Those things are now can be shown as a buff group. The attack power increase or the other buff are now can be grouped to the base skill. For example, when I use the sun sketch right now, the buff with the sun sketch is now grouped with the skill icon. So if you wish to know about what buff will be provided with that skill, dragging your cursor there will show you the details of the buff that was provided from that skill. Also, this buff option can be turned off and on by your preference. So if you wish to keep playing with the previous version, you can turn off at the setting, gameplay, user interface section. And some of the auto function was added for the better experience. For example, the leap potion in the life section can set the auto charge function. And the sage powder, which increases the chance of the tripod leveling, also has an auto use function. And the last, the visual effects of some classes Hyper Awakening have now changed, which some classes are satisfied or for some are not. For example, Summoner, which I'm showing you right now, the effect is really weird and kind of bad. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching everyone, and always, thanks for your big support. Hope this video was a little help for your LostArk journey. And of course, if you like my videos, hit the sub for more upcoming infos. I'll come back with more useful infos in the next video.